Hey guys, I thought I'd end off 2016 with a really fun prop to share with you, and that is my Roddenberry Star Trek Voyager and DS9 Tricorder. As I've mentioned in previous Star Trek prop related videos, I'm a big Trekkie. I'm a big Star Trek fan, and I've been a fan since I was a kid. I made things like tricorders myself, and communicators myself, uniforms myself, you name it. I was big into it, especially since The Next Generation took off. The original series was really fun, and I watched it, but it wasn't what really hit me. TNG, and specifically DS9 and Voyager, really resonated with me growing up, and really had a lot of things that really appealed. That whole, especially DS9 and its whole frontier feel, but Voyager really grabbed me as well. I watched that show from beginning to end, and I know that's a bit controversial for most fans. One prop I've wanted since I was a kid was definitely the tricorder, and right from collecting technical manuals, going over that, building my own out of plywood, and then really pining after the real Mark I one that came out here in Canada that I did have for a very short time in my adult life, but for the most part, I wanted that thing. I had Star Trek magazine, you name it. I was big into Star Trek, especially the prop scene right from the beginning, and having a prop like this become at an affordable rate was something I was really excited about. So right away, here it is. The one thing I wanted with this immediately was the case, was the holster for it. I really want to make sure I got that, because as much as I love prop collecting, I like things that are a little bit more useful. And if I decide to dress up in a costume at a convention or on display, it'd be fun to have this sitting there and just be a little bit part of it. And I did originally have a kit, and I talked about it in a previous video, and I just basically got to the point where I didn't know if I'd be able to finish it the way that I wanted to. So this tricorder really appealed to me for that. Plus it is metal, it's kind of an elite collectible, and it's pretty cool. So once you get it out of its holster, right away you can see, this is one of probably my favorite versions of the tricorder. A lot of people like a specific version. I like the fatter ones from The Next Generation onward, but I really have always liked the slanted version and overall. So the best thing about this is the opening. It doesn't do much aside from that. There's no buttons, no interactivity to it, but check that out. Probably the only gripe I have with this right from the onset is that there's no magnet latch. I don't know if that's a defect. I don't know if that's something that can be fixed. I haven't really experimented too much with it, as it is a metal case as opposed to a resin prop. It just kind of falls open. It's not so bad when you're, it does do that in the shows too, where you stand there and just kind of flip it open. And it's fine for that. I just wish it had some sort of more close, especially since I always just pictured it to be that way. The only other thing that is really detractor about this particular prop is that it's really fast on the LEDs on the front. I'm just saying they're supposed to be a little bit slower, I don't know. But overall, the graphics are completely clean. You're gonna see here in the close-ups that they're super crisp, super clean. The lights look great. They're very bright. This is incredibly bright. You can even see here, I got some lights on me. Not quite my studio lights yet, but still, you can see what this is doing. But yeah, it's quite heavy. It's not light like a resin prop. I haven't dropped it yet, which is good. But it's very well made, very sturdy. It's a nice metallic gray, just like the props, and overall pretty cool. I do wish it had some sort of interactivity to it where you could press a button to maybe switch the sound effects, add a couple beeps. But like a prop, this is pretty good. You open it up, you do get the ratchet sound, and you can pretend. But yeah, like I said, I wish there was some sort of control factor, especially in 2016 and when this was first manufactured back a couple years ago. We've gotten to that point where buttons do things, and you can touch things, and you can make things click and beep and stuff. I think it's a little bit of a lost opportunity on this. Even if it was just a button that cycled through a couple sounds, that probably would have been cool. But overall, it's really great. The stand it comes with that you can display this on, also top notch, very well weighted. It's an amazing little piece to it. You can have it displayed closed or open, and it just kind of gives it a little bit more. I like having it in the holster only because it's a nice little reveal as you pull it out. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about this particular prop, ask me down in the comments below. I can't wait to start doing some more things. I have a build diary coming up soon for the phaser, so be sure to subscribe if you want to catch up on that. If you like Star Trek, if you like these props, let me know in the comments. And let me know, do you have a favorite tricorder? Are you more of a classic series, or the J.J. Abrams universe tricorder? Or which version of the next generation onward tricorder is your favorite? Let me know down in the comments below. Guys, thank you so much. It's been an amazing year, but thank you so much for liking and subscribing. But as always, thanks for watching.